Voice is from World Citizen. It's okay.
It's okay if I drink?
Yeah. I'm still in Hugo's place and here with Loic. Loic is boyfriend of Evan, my friend. And let's find out his story. Hey Loic.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself first?
So I'm Loic, I'm French, I'm 31 and I'm living in China since for 2 years and a half, and I'm engineer here, I'm working here.
And before you work in China, you've been working in several other countries, right?
Yes, I worked before in South Korea and also in Switzerland.
In where?
In Switzerland.
Switzerland as well?
Yes, and also in France. But
also in France.
Yeah.
So, did you find that there's huge differences between countries?
Yes. I would say between South Korea and China there is some similarity. I think between South Korea and Switzerland, or China and Switzerland, it's also very, very different because I would say the clash between the European way of thinking and the Asian way of thinking.
Do you have some, conclusion about those different thinking? What would be the main differences from your point of view?
So I learned about China and South Korea. I would say about the work. I would say that, for example, Switzerland or France is a little bit more organized. Than the Asian way of working. But maybe I think China and South Korea are more reactive when we ask for something and when we try to solve a problem. It can be very efficient. And the second thing I notice is China or South Korea, or maybe I don't know the other country in Asia. They are very respecting the boss, the management. In the opposite of the European way, like the Switzerland or France, sometimes we clash with the management or with the boss. But I have the feeling that in China, it's very negative to speak and to express your feelings with your manager. I got that feeling.
I see. And how about daily life? When you get along with local friends here and there? For
example, in China, when you start to make friends with someone, maybe it's a little bit difficult at the beginning. They don't want to share so much private things with you, but after it can be a very deep relationship, and they can share many things with you, and they can invite you to have dinner, and they share also some personal stories. So, except because in Europe you can be friends very quickly, but you need time to go deeply together. Yeah, I don't know the contact is, but also it's difficult to judge because when you are European in Asian country, you are like more a foreigner than if I'm French. If I'm going to Germany, people will talk to me even if they know that I'm French and I will not understand. They will see you in the street and they know that you are coming from a country around. But in Asia, you are like
total foreigner,
someone coming from far away, and people sometimes are scared to speak with you.
I see. I think it's quite a good point. Like you said, you think Asian culture to make friends was quite difficult in the beginning, but later on, it's actually speeding up, and people start sharing like close, private things. But in Europe, it might be the opposite. You start to get to know each other very easily, but it's difficult for you, or it takes more time for you to getting closer.
You will get in touch very quickly in Europe, but also very quickly you will make a judgment and you say, this guy, he talked to me, but I don't like it. I don't like him. I speak 1 hour with him, but he's a stupid guy. And but in China, because it's difficult to break the ice, because people see that you are coming from somewhere far, and also the language. In China, Chinese speaking English is sometimes not so common. So
Yeah.
and but once it's done, and you can have like a very deep relationship,
I see.
I think.
And how about your relationship?
It's going well.
Yeah, I mean, is that the first international relationship for you? I mean,
No.
no. And I feel like you and Avon in a very, sweet relationship. So I guess you must have some recipe or some tips to share with the audience.
I think we listen each other quite a lot, and and also we respect a lot each other, and I think we have also some similarity in the personality. We are both easygoing person, and so it makes the things easier. And we also like having fun a lot, making jokes, and also making some stupid things, and it's working well. We have a similar temper, I think. So it's good, and we are interested also to discover the many things, to travel to. So we have a good match, I think.
Oh, I got about 5 keywords. Respect, listen
yes.
to each other,
Yes.
explore new things together,
Yeah.
being stupid and having fun together. Oh, I'm missing one more. I forgot. But anyways, I think it's quite inspiring. I think it's also good ingredients for a good relationship, I guess. Right?
Yeah, it depends also of the personality of everybody. If someone he prefers to stay at home, have a peaceful life, easy life, and maybe he should find someone can match with him more, like a girl who like also those kind of things. I think it's difficult in a relationship if you have two very different personalities. You have to work a lot to be together and to love each other and to feel good as a couple.
Oh, I remember the fifth keyword is similarity. You just mentioned.
Yes.
Okay. And did you also deal with people, maybe not in a relationship, but in work or in friendship? You met people who was totally different personality, and how you manage that, or different cultural background, even different religion, which you don't understand, and how you deal with this situation? Just walk away, or
no. I know many guys with this different ideas to compare to me, but they were not pushing too much. I mean, if I'm in this kind of case, like someone with another religion, and he's pushing me to accept his
not necessarily pushing you, but I mean, like how you get along. Like they don't push you anyways, but
for me so far, if he's respect my choice on my ideas, I will respect his ideas, and that's it, and everybody's happy, and we can start, I don't know, working, or we can start our activity. Is for me, as far as the person is not putting pressure on you, or is not like pushing you to accept his idea. For me, there is no problem. It's just we respect each other, and that's it.
And what is your main challenge by living in a foreign country as China? Like there must be some cultural shock, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there is not so much challenge.
After you met Avon.
No, yeah, the communication.
The communication.
For example, in China, I mean, in China, when you are in the street, nearly nobody speaks English. So some Chinese people speak English, but people you can find in some bars or clubs, but in the street for the everyday life, it's complicated to communicate. And the other challenge would be the food, because everybody has his own food, and so you need to adapt yourself to the food, but sometimes it can be difficult.
Did you ever think about learning Chinese per
Yes,
se? Yeah.
yes. I should learn Chinese, and I need to learn Chinese because I think for my couple is better because my girlfriend already speak French a little bit, so I should start also to speak in Chinese and to learn Chinese.
When you say should and things like that, do you really want to, or you think it have to?
No, it have to. I mean,
I have to.
No, I
just want to be equal with your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's also,
just want to make efforts.
Yeah, no, but it's also talking about the respect we have each other, and so that's why she's speaking French sometime with me. So I need to also to try to speak Chinese.
But you're curious about Chinese culture, because your girlfriend was from that culture, right?
Yeah, a little bit sometimes, because sometimes there are things I don't understand. So I would like to know why the Chinese people are doing like that, why they are thinking like this, and so my girlfriend sometimes explained to me why it come from, and it come from this or that. So yeah. It's interesting.
I see. And my last question, do you believe in World Citizen, and how you define World Citizen?
Yes. I mean, yes, I believe in that. I'm not sure that that the majority of the people are believing in this. Because today I'm thinking that the politics or medias, I mean the world in general, like, as a trend to put the people against each other, like fighting each other. So I'm worried that because of this, a lot of people don't believe in World Citizen, and they just believe in, okay, I'm from US, so I'm USA, and I will hate everybody out of USA, and it could be the same for many countries, like not only US. Many majors or politics are pushing people to hate.
Stick to the
to hate
nationality.
The people, the strangers. So I think it's difficult to. I believe in this, but I think it's difficult to believe that in the future, everybody will consider himself as a world citizen, and so.
But how you define world citizen, though?
I would define world citizen as someone who is not considering that he's a part of one nation, and I would define that it's someone who feels comfortable wherever he is, accept everybody else, a stranger or someone from his country. So yes, someone like very tolerant. Yeah. And respectful for the ideas or the religion of the culture of other people. So that's for me world citizen. Yeah.
I see. Very nice, Dad. And thank you very much for taking this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.